coming to you from Meadow Mill in Hamden. Tell us about your weekend plans in the comments field below. Like, share, and follow #Jamer Weekends. There's something going on over here in my corner that I'm not quite understanding. We have Kyle with us today, our favorite producer, because Glenn left us, but I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, I'm Amanda. This is Simone. It is St. Patrick's Day weekend. Neither of us wore our greens.
Oh, that's right.
So we're probably going to get pinched. I think you've got a little green in there hiding.
Oh, yeah, I do.
So that's good. So you won't get pinched. I might get pinched. But there's plenty of whiskey and Guinness to be had around town. So let's start with some of the highlights for our Irish friends.
Will do. Kegs and Eggs Rally at Power Plant Live on Saturday at 10 a.m. That seems awfully early for
You got to start with breakfast.
Kegs.
You need some green eggs and Guinness.
Ham. Okay. Oh, was I allowed to say ham?
Yeah, you can say ham. We're not going. We will not be at these events, but everyone else who's watching, you think you should go. Go and have
We clearly didn't have any broadcasting training before we did this show because we are not able to.
We don't know what we're doing right
now.
All
right. We've also got Irish Whiskey, Craft Beer, and Oyster Festival at the Boathouse in Canton on Saturday from 1 to 4.
Are we allowed to say oyster?
I just realized that. I think we need to have a big do-over.
Guess what? St. Patrick's Day, not the most kosher of holidays, and it's also not the holiest.
No.
For us.
No, it's not.
No.
Okay. There's also a serious exploration of St. Patrick using comedy at Baltimore Improv Group, and that's Saturday at 8 p.m. Once again, St. Patrick is also not a Jewish figure.
St. Patrick Berg. No.
All right. Well, moving right along.
House of O'Kratky.
We've got the Leg Warmers providing the ultimate 80s St. Patrick's Day party at Ram's Head Live on Saturday at 9 p.m.
God, they're still around. And
I
they're
know.
Still rocking.
I think that would be kind of fun to go to.
I wonder if they're going to do Irish bands like the Pogues.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would be fun if they were doing that.
Definitely. There's also the funkiest St. Patty's Day party in Baltimore at Bookmakers Cocktail Club, and that's on Saturday also from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
I wonder what makes it funky.
I don't know.
Kyle, our good friend over here, Kyle, what are you doing for St. Patrick's Day?
Drinking somewhere.
Someone is always drinking somewhere.
Canton. I would imagine I'll be in Canton.
I would think. You could go to the Boathouse.
Yes.
I think that they're just like the square is just going to be
really
like a St. Patty's Day.
It's funny. I was there last weekend, and I'll be there this weekend, and I saw people wearing green like for the last 2 weekends.
Yeah, no, I was there 2 weekends ago.
It's like
the Fed Hill one was last weekend.
Even 2 weeks ago, though.
2 weeks ago,
people
Canton
just
did have.
Can't.
You might have crossed paths with me.
Really? Okay.
She would have recognized you, I think. Not our viewers wouldn't, because they've never seen the face.
Right, and I wouldn't have recognized him without his beard.
Oh. I had my beard then.
Okay,
yeah, see?
Anyway.
Oh.
Good luck.
People are going to think that we've already started drinking.
I'm having some breakfast Guinness, apparently.
I don't know what's wrong with us.
Good luck. I don't know. Good luck with everybody. So before we get into the non-St. Patrick's Day events happening this weekend, you're watching Jamer's Weekend Agenda on Facebook Live. Tell us what you're doing this weekend in the comments field below. Like, share, and follow at #JamerWeekend. Simone, I've been trying to work out a way to sneak into the CoffeeFest Baltimore, which is at the convention center all weekend. Unfortunately, it's only for passionate coffee and tea professionals, which what is that all about? You're not going to let me in? I'm a professional coffee drinker. So I'm not invited, but for those of you who are like baristas about town, you get to go, and it's going to include hands-on barista training, which I could use.
I want that. I really want my son to go so he can get a job.
It would be so valuable. Everyone needs a barista. Oh, yeah. That's a very valuable skill. I would like to know how to really do it. Cold brew 101, which I am like a cold brew fanatic.
Yeah.
Stumptown. It's so good. And then the top 5 rules for a successful cafe, which I would love if Jamor opened a successful cafe.
To open one. There's nothing in our building where we can get a cup of coffee.
It's super unfair. There's
ridiculous.
A bakery that doesn't sell their goods to us.
Yeah, that we have to smell all day long.
We smell all day long, and we don't get to eat
no
it.
Coffee.
So anyway, somebody should let me into this coffee fest. And if there's any budding baristas out there who want me to come and carry your swag bag, I will do that. Tell us what else is happening Saturday.
Okay. On Saturday, there is also the Gay Men's Chorus of Washington performing at the Lincoln Center in D.C. So, that's not here, but it's pretty close.
It's fun. That's awesome.
Yeah, and the chorus presents Make America Gay Again.
Yes!
Celebrate what makes each of us unique. I love that idea.
I love it, too. We should make America gay again.
It's at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m.
Cool.
And there's also Centurion, 100 minutes of stand-up comedy at Atomic Books. And this is a stand-up comedy showcase featuring 100 minutes of quality laughs from some of the best comedians in Baltimore. It features Garrett Harvest, Andre Malapudi, Elizabeth Norman, and Pierre Benoit. And it's from 9 to 11:30 p.m.
It sounds fantastic.
It does.
What's going on Sunday?
Sunday is the Toy and Collectibles Show at Timonian Fairgrounds. Shop for the classic toys you remember from your childhood. 100 dealers will be on hand. It's from 9 to 3 in the exhibition hall.
Do you have any toy collections?
I don't have any toy collections, but I do have, I have water on the knee.
Oh my gosh, like Operation.
Yes.
We could buzz you.
I'm going to the doctor next week, but when somebody suggested that to me, I thought, that sounds really familiar.
Where have I heard about water on the knee before?
And then I realized it was Operation.
Which always freaked me out because I'd always hit the side of the wall and I'd be like, whoa, buzzer.
Right. And it freaks me out to have water on the knee. It's something that an old person has.
Yeah, let's not dwell on that, but you should go to the toy show and pick up an old version of Operation and practice.
And
or
also,
you could show the doctor and be like, this is how you do this, just so you know.
Well, I said it the first time I got it examined. I suggested it to my primary care doctor, and she seemed to remember it. The other thing that it reminded me of was this morning. I heard a Gil Sandler story about yo-yos, a yo-yo contest. Right. So I bet they have good yo-yos. Anymore. I don't know why.
I love really yo-yoing. Fun. I used to be able to walk the dog and go around the world.
Yeah.
And I got yo-yos for my little neighbor girls, and they didn't know what to do with that or how to deal with it. They think they just broke it instantly. They're like, ugh, no, not good.
Really?
But that's also, sad. Speaking of Gil Sandler, I think the week before, I heard a story about a jump roping competition in town. In also the 60s, and it was the first year they were letting boys compete, and all the girls were really upset because they thought it wasn't fair and they were going to lose, but no boys advanced to the final rounds, and girls won all the titles, which was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Do you collect any toys, Kyle?
Not anymore. When I was a kid, I used to collect Beanie Babies.
You had a Beanie Baby collection? What did you do with it?
Adorable.
I think the bears were still in cases.
That stuff is still worth money.
No, they're not.
No,
they're not.
Really?
You missed your window of opportunity.
There was no, I don't think. I think people thought they were going to appreciate and value.
Yeah,
and
I thought so too.
Just kind of didn't.
But that whole Beanie Baby marketing thing is it's a test case. When Tide did that, they were the first to figure out demand, supply and demand or whatever, and they only would give certain limited ones to certain stores, and it was it was thought out. They made that madness happen on purpose. So it's a really interesting story. But that's
well,
cute.
maybe it'll still happen though.
Or you could save them for your kids.
Just in case, they're still in good
condition.
They're
there. Yeah, good. Kyle's got a Beanie Baby collection if anyone's a collector out there. So, all right. I have lots of collections. I've got a vase full of marbles. I have I have all kinds of old toys. I love my Barbies. I still have my Barbies.
We finally got rid of my daughter's Barbies last year. She wouldn't let us. She's 21 now.
Why did you get rid of them?
Because nobody wanted to wear them.
I still have them. I have a big trunk. I have all my furniture. I've got all the clothes. I had so many clothes.
You know what? I wonder if maybe we still have them.
Tell
maybe
us if you have your Barbies.
To you because maybe we talked about it, but she didn't give her consent. I may be remembering
work on
it
that.
wrong.
Xandra, let's talk.
Yeah.
So anyway, tell us what your collections are, and go check out the toy show, and let us know if you find any goodies, hot rods or Hot Wheels, whatever those are called, Hot Wheels, all that stuff. All right, what else is happening on Sunday?
Romeo and Juliet at the Model Lyric. As you know, it's the Shakespeare classic tale of star-crossed lovers.
I'm familiar.
And it's retold through dance.
All right.
And it's at 2 p.m.
Okay, cool. I also need to put in a plug. Taste of Pikesville is happening on March 21 at the Suburban Club.
Yum.
We are a sponsor. Go to the event, and you get to taste little morsels from lots of Pikesville eateries. And I have really exciting news for next week. This is so cool. Transgender activist Abby Stein is going to be speaking at Bethel's Soul Center on March 22nd at 7, but she's going to come here to be with us next Friday. So think about some questions you might have for her and tune in on March 23rd.
Right. And check her out in Vogue.
Oh, yeah. They did a whole Vogue spread about when you leave the Orthodox or Hasidic, lifestyle community, and like how that changes you. You know, you have to change what you're wearing. You can't walk around in those same clothes anymore.
Right.
So yeah, Vogue did a whole spread. I think In Style also sat down with her recently.
Really? Yeah.
So this is gonna be awesome. So tune in for that. Let us know who you think has the best coffee in town. If you get into the convention, I want to hear all about it. I'm dying to know. And you've been watching JMOR's Weekend Agenda. Join us here Fridays at 12:30 for more weekend plans. Follow us at #JMORWeekend. It is Panda Day, which means it's the cutest day ever. So enjoy that. And you know what else it is?
Oh, no.
Everything you do is right day. It's everything you do is right.
Amanda really has been drinking this morning, I think. She created that jingle. If you didn't understand the words, it was everything you do is right.
Yes, it's National Everything
Right.
You Do is Right
And
Day.
I asked her this morning, why is this day different than any other day? Amanda always thinks she does everything right.
Oh, we gotta go. We're late. See ya, everyone. Have a great
Bye.
weekend.